My new manager started making us clock out every time we used the bathroom, so I made sure she spent her entire shift clocked out. The policy went into effect on a Monday. Our new manager, Diane, gathered us in the break room at 8 a.m. with her tablet and her fake smile. Effective immediately, all bathroom breaks require clocking out, she announced. We've been losing too much productivity to personal time. I raised my hand. What if it's an emergency? Then it should be quick. 60 seconds or less stays on the clock. My coworker Josh spoke up. What about medical conditions? I have IBS. Diane's smile didn't move. Then I suggest you manage that before your shift. The first day, I held it for 6 hours. My bladder felt like it was going to explode. When I finally clocked out and ran to the bathroom, I was gone for 3 minutes. Diane was waiting outside the bathroom door when I came out, holding her phone like a stopwatch. 3 minutes and 47 seconds, she said. That's unacceptable. I had to wait for a stall. That sounds like poor planning. By day 3, I'd lost 45 minutes of pay. Josh lost an hour and 20 minutes because his IBS flared up. Our coworker Maya started getting UTIs from holding it too long. When she went to the bathroom 4 times in one shift, Diane pulled her into the office. This is becoming a problem, Diane said loud enough for all of us to hear through the thin walls. Maybe this job isn't the right fit. Maya came out crying. She needed this job. She had 2 kids. I tried talking to Diane privately. Reasonable, calm. This policy is hurting people. Josh has a medical condition. She cut me off. Everyone has something. If I make exceptions, everyone will want one. But people need to use the bathroom on their own time, not mine. That's when I noticed something. Diane went to the bathroom a lot. Like, a lot. I started paying attention. Monday, she clocked out 5 times. Tuesday, 7. Wednesday, 6 times. But one trip lasted 11 minutes. Thursday morning, I pulled up our employee handbook on my phone. Section 8.3. Policies apply equally to all staff members, including management. I screenshot it. Then I started documenting. Every time Diane left for the bathroom, I noted the timestamp. By Friday, I had a full week of data. Diane averaged 6.4 bathroom breaks per day. Total time clocked out 4 hours and 17 minutes in 1 week. Monday morning, I requested a meeting with her and HR. Diane walked in looking annoyed. What's this about? I slid a printed spreadsheet across the table. Your bathroom breaks. Her face went white. The HR rep, Sandra, picked up the paper. What am I looking at? Diane has been clocking out for bathroom breaks 32 times in 5 days. That's 4 hours and 17 minutes of unpaid time. Diane snatched the paper. This is insane. You tracked me? You track us. You literally stood outside the bathroom with a stopwatch. Sandra looked at Diane. Is this accurate? Diane's mouth opened and closed. I have a medical condition. Oh, I tilted my head. What condition? That's private. So is Josh's IBS. So is Maya's UTI. But you told them to manage it before their shift. Sandra was typing something on her laptop. Diane, do you have documentation for this medical condition? Diane's face turned red. No, because it's none of your business. Actually, I pulled out another paper. According to the employee handbook, any medical condition requiring accommodation needs documentation filed within 30 days of diagnosis or condition onset. Otherwise, company policy applies equally to all staff. I'd memorized section 11.2 last night. Sandra nodded slowly. That's correct. Diane stood up. This is harassment. This is your policy, I said. You created it. I'm just asking you to follow it. Sandra closed her laptop. Diane, effective immediately, you'll need to comply with your own bathroom break policy. If you have a medical condition requiring frequent breaks, please submit documentation by end of business Friday. Otherwise, you'll be clocked out for each bathroom visit exceeding 60 seconds. Diane's hands were shaking. You can't be serious. You're right, Sandra said. We're not serious. We're getting rid of the policy entirely because it's creating a hostile work environment. She looked at me. Effective immediately, bathroom breaks no longer require clocking out for anyone. Diane walked out without saying a word. The next week, she called in sick Monday through Wednesday. When she came back Thursday, she wouldn't make eye contact with any of us. Friday, she submitted her 2 weeks notice. On her last day, she was in the bathroom when I walked in to wash my hands. She was at the sink, touching up her makeup. Our eyes met in the mirror. I smiled. Take your time. You're on the clock.